Hey guys, it's me, Tillman, what's to happen prefer, and I have another gun that this gun was actually pretty special to me for a bit, but then just over time just fell into obscurity. This is the Homemde M14 EBR, or not EBR, sorry, Mod 04. I forgot what the name of the gun is. Basically, this is the M14 from Call of Duty Black Ops. Back then when I used to play that game a lot on console with my cousins. We don't do that anymore, unfortunately, but we play on PC now, so PC Masters and all that console stuff, and then, oh gosh, gaming wars. Anyway, before I go off topic, this is the M14 I made from that game because I loved using the M14 a lot. And even though, you know, they would all be using automatics, I'd be that guy in the team using the M14 and somewhat doing okay, but whatever. So I even put my logo and emblem from the game on this physical manifestation of the M14 in real life. And so yeah. And in case you're wondering, fun fact, before I show this, this actually used to be an M1 Grand back then, but then has been converted to an M14. So there we go. And I'm telling you right now, time has not been friendly to this gun. This gun has been in storage longer than I can remember. Somehow survived a broken water pipe downstairs, avoid getting sogged up and destroyed. While some guns I could have shown were destroyed, unfortunately. And there we go. So this is the M14. If it looks like crap, because it's crap. Everything about this gun just was wrong. And there's one major flaw to this gun why I never wanted to show it on YouTube until now, so you could laugh at my mistakes and point them out at me. So here we go. Oh, the bolt just fell off. See, that's not bad. Okay, anyway. Pick up the bolt. Okay, there we go. This is the M14, I forgot. M14 something. I remember there was a specific gun variant of this M14. I forgot what it was called at the time. I'm very sorry. So let me zoom in on this thing. So this is my M14. I have to admit though, back then, this is actually one of the very few times I tried painting a gun, and at the time I would say it was an okay paint job. I mean, it was brown and it was black, and that's it. And unfortunately, at the same time, this is when I still didn't really have much resources. Like I said, I didn't have IMFDB, I didn't know wikis were around, so that was the issue here. And I managed to get all of the pictures straight from the Call of Duty screenshots I could find, like of the icon of the gun. So that's pretty much what you're seeing as a result of like a few pixelated pictures I saw on the internet on my phone. I didn't even have a computer at the time. And so that was kind of sad. But as you can see here, you have all the standard, somewhat standard endearments of an M14. You have a little cheek rest right here for whatever reason you have. You have your oh so fabulous broken back iron sight that broke. And you have the little knobs here for windage and elevation. I might be confusing them, I'm sorry. You also had a movable bolt. Well, it doesn't move now because the spring inside broke, but there we go. And then, if I'm lucky, this thing might actually move forward. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. It still somewhat wants to move, and sometimes it doesn't. So, I even had a blocking bolt when it worked. And like in the game, if you wanted to release it, you'd actually pull it back, and then it would go forward. But unfortunately, the spring is just dead on this gun. It's cardboard, so. I'm missing the magazine because I lost that through time. Like I said, time has not treated this gun well. And the paint job, I try to emulate closely. And you have the little gas tube right here. Gas tube, little sight slash, sights here. And I try to also mimic the game's green lanyard, like in the screenshot. I'll try and put somewhere in this video. And also try to make the foregrip attachment, because that's like one of the things you needed in the game. And there we go. So it would be like something like this, or like this, or like this. Also, the last thing I want to show was the emblem. This was literally my emblem in the game. In the game, you could also have your clan name etched onto the gun somewhere, and in my case, it was on this here, so I tried to emulate that. It was Tubbs. I forgot what we called Tubbs. And then my emblem was just taco with a close sign that's orange and yellow lettering. I don't know why. I was weird. Still in today, so there's not that much different. So there we go. Now the bolt's falling off. Now, what was the one reason why I did not want to show this gun on YouTube? Well, back back then, when I actually knew what different cardboards would do for different kind of guns, I was naive. And usually when I learned the hard way through experience that when you make cardboard, you know, those corrugations, those are not just for decoration. Those are actually can be used as a suggestion how to make your gun. In this case, the corrugations were going this way, and I made the gun going this way. I should have had made the corrugations go this way, so it's lengthwise and not widthwise. What happens is that the gun's easily more foldable since they easily want to separate rather than if they'd been like this. It would have been a little bit more structurally superb and all that stuff. But basically, I didn't know that, and I completely messed up the gun. This is the one reason why. Boom! You think that's bad? This is bent. This is like bent. You know, this is natural state. The only way it looks straight is because I have to hold it up and prop it up. That's what it should have looked like, but this is what it really looks like. So when I hold it, it looks like this lip noodle. That's the one reason why. Also, apart from the fact the gun looked very rough. I mean, it doesn't look that great. And even the side here doesn't look that good. The little rough edges here and there in the front. But yeah, the main reason... Oh, this thing broke. This right here, this wasn't the reason why I didn't like it. It broke, so. And the magazine would keep falling off. So basically the main reason is because of this. I could not accept this, and I decided to cancel it all together. I was actually really ready to record this gun on YouTube, but because of this, I said, never mind. I'm just going to keep it to myself. But I decided to show you guys today, so you guys can laugh at it with me, or at me, it's up to you. And there we go. So, I want to keep this gun, and at the same time, I really don't. Even though the only reason why it has any sentimental value at this point is because of this. It reminds me of my Call of Duty days, and that's it. But, edging on the verge of whether I should keep it or destroy it. I don't know. Anyway, I hope I gave you some insight into some of the guns I made in the past. I have a lot more guns that I have made and have not shown, so I'll be sure to find those if you do not mind as much. And there we go. My name is TheOuRthatsHAPPY. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you want to subscribe, I'm not forcing, I'm just wondering if you want, you can. And if you want, also check out my friends' channels if you want. And there we go. So that's it. This is the homemade M14. Something model. I can't remember what it was called. Wasn't it DMR? I can't remember. Anyway, this is it. This is the M14 from Call of Duty Black Ops. Back when I used to play that game a lot, and I tried to make it in cardboard, and somewhat succeeded except for this. So that's not good. So there we go. My name is TheOuRthatsHAPPY. And so as you guys, be chill.